show you how to make a really easy narwhal. All this is on my website at hiddenwordscoloring.com. There's no U in the coloring. And so this will be in the downloads. You just download it, print it off. You can always just draw your own outline of a narwhal if you like. I'm just gonna start by each time there's a little divot. You can kind of see where it curls a bit. Just make kind of a curvy line for its tusk. Did you know that there are no narwhals in captivity? Now let's just make a few lines. So we're gonna make one at the fin. A little tiny bit wavy. And don't worry about it being perfect. I'm gonna leave a little bit bigger one here. Now let's do the fin, the back fin first. So make a line in the center, and in the center of that make another kind of curvy line in the center, and then another one. And then I'm just gonna draw lines. It will make, depending what angle you look at it, an A shape or a V shape. So starting with the one side, really don't worry about it being perfect. Zectangles are about being stress-free and enjoying drawing. And at the end, it ends up looking really cool regardless. And if you show this to somebody, I think they'll think the same thing. Got its tail there. And I'm gonna go ahead and just draw a bunch of spirals at the lower fin. So I'm gonna do some bigger ones and some smaller ones, just filling in that little space there. And then up here again, I'm gonna do a big spiral, a small one. What I like about Zectangling, it reminds me of the ukulele of drawing. When I first started learning the ukulele, it's just so quick and easy to learn. Same thing with Zectangling. In here just to fill it. You do whatever you want. If you want to fill a little extra space, and basically just anywhere I see kind of a triangle shape I can fill in. Kind of looks cooler like that, I think. And then on these bottom two, let's make it about a square, or as close to a square as you can. So those bottom two square-ish shapes. And then we're gonna do a spiral, except it's gonna be like a square spiral. It's almost like you're gonna draw the square, you don't complete it, and then you go in. So just like you would draw a spiral, I'm starting from this point away from the outside, but really it doesn't matter where you start your spiral. This reminds me of kind of a Greek pattern. when you get to the parts where they're smaller, just do your best. Now the first box I have here, I'm gonna write an N. That's gonna be the N, that's gonna be the beginning of our narwhal. And then when you do this, depending on how old you are, show your brother or sister or parents or maybe significant other if you're enjoying this. Whatever it is, show somebody and see how long it takes them to find the hidden word. Because this wouldn't be hidden words coloring if we didn't at least have one hidden word. Our hidden word is going to be narwhal. There's an H in narwhal, so don't forget to draw your H. Okay. Now I'm gonna draw my A here. And then in this section here, I'm gonna draw a series of small circles and big circles. You can do the same. Do not worry about it being perfect, and don't worry if it's not exactly the same as mine. It's really not a big deal. So just try to do like a small circle, a big circle, and space them out a tiny bit. So we're going to go around those areas in a second. One of the hardest things to draw perfectly is a circle, so don't worry if it's a bit ovally. Probably won't be able to tell once we go around. Now, anywhere where there's some space, I'll show you this one first. So I'm going to go around it, outline the circle around it like this. So just making like a line to outline each of the circles. Some areas are going to have a different little shape looking thing. Just go and try to outline each of the circles to start off. Kind of looks like you're drawing the number 8 just to get us started. Well, that looks kind of weird, but whatever. Then anywhere where you see these kind of empty spaces, you're just going to draw something to outline them. It might look, I believe the word is trapezoid. It might look like a trapezoid. Is that the 4-sided figure that's, whatever. Just outlining my circles and then filling any space with the same kind of lines. I'll just draw one like that there so you can see. You'll be able to see the areas that need filling in. Okay, we've got our N and our A. And then in this area, we're gonna do diamonds. Actually, the easiest way, let's see, how did I do this? The easiest way to do diamonds is actually to do X's to start off in that area. So let's just do X's. And this is where I'm going to do the rest of my narwhal. And I'm going to split this like that. So here's going to be my R. I'm going to make it triangle type shapes, geometric, so it kind of blends in with our pattern once we draw the rest of our pattern. There's our W. Don't forget your H. A. And L. Now in this area, I want to try to hide this a little bit, so I'm going to draw some geometric shapes in here. So I'm just going to kind of outline that part, making a little extra geometric shape there. That should be fine. And finally, I'm going to draw a little diamond inside of each of these bigger ones. Smaller one lines up with that big line we made in the beginning.